Thank you, Travis. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to tonight's regional news. We begin with news coming out of St. Lucia. Several weapons were found in the classrooms and on students of a learning institution in the Castries Basin following an extensive search by the city police. Based on initial reports, the principal of the school requested the assistance of the city police earlier this week to carry out a search after concerns were raised. The search resulted in the recovery of several knives and scissors, in addition to various quantities of marijuana. Castries Mayor Geraldine Landor Gabriel said that the school interfaced with the principals of various schools for more to be done. Coming out of that process, she said that they recognize the need for a hotline to be provided where students can call in anonymously to report their concerns. According to her, it takes a collaborative effort to protect the young children of the nation who also are victims of what's taking place in the society. She referenced instances where school children are preyed upon by bandits. Just last week, Education Minister Sean Edward told St. Lucia Press that the safety of teachers and students is a top priority for the Ministry of Education. The minister's statement followed recent fights involving school children loitering in the city after school. The minister stated that the ministry is working closely with the Royal St. Lucia Police Force and the Office of the Mayor of Castries to address the loitering situation in Castries. News from Haiti. Haiti is preparing to seek military assistance from the international community to confront gangs that have blocked the country's principal fuel port. The Miami Herald reported on Friday, citing sources with knowledge of the decision. The government's Prime Minister, Ariel Henry, plans to make the written request Friday to allied nations without specifying where the troops should come from. A representative of the Prime Minister's office did not respond to a request for comment. Haiti has ground to a halt since a coalition of gangs blocked the Varo fuel terminal last month. The lack of gas and diesel has crippled transportation and forced businesses and hospitals to halt operations, which resulted in a number of violent protests, followed by looting and robberies. Closure of businesses has also led to a shortage of bottled water, just as the country has confirmed a new outbreak of cholera, the spread of a virus which is controlled through hygiene and clean water. And finally, ex-Barbados government minister Donvel Innes has lost an appeal to overturn a U.S. conviction for laundering bribes connected to insurance contracts through a New York-based business. The U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit on Wednesday rejected arguments from Innes against his 2020 conviction on 3 money laundering-related counts for moving bribe money through the bank account of his friend's dental business. Innes was found guilty in connection with the receipt of $36,000 Bajan in bribes from Insurance Corporation of Barbados Limited, paid in 2015 and 2016 to induce him to steer government work to the company. The money was first sent to a friend's Long Island, New York-based dental company, then transferred to him. He was sentenced in 2021 to 2 years in prison. Though Innes contested the charges at trial, on appeal his lawyer did not argue over whether the bribery occurred. Instead, he tried to argue that the conduct wasn't technically money laundering because he did not launder the money after it was sent from the dental business. Innes' lawyer later conceded that case law for New York rejects that type of defense to a money laundering charge, but urged the appeals court to reconsider. The court said the law is clear. The appeals court also rejected arguments from Innes that the jury instructions were faulty. That's a wrap of the Friday's edition of the Regional News. I'm Joel Vogt, back to you, Travis.